Rain hammers the city like a drumbeat, cloaking an American skyline in a shroud of storm clouds that choke out the stars. Officer Mike stands in the precinct lot, his breath visible in the damp chill, hands fumbling to secure his vest as water beads on his boots. Beside him, Titan, a 4-year-old German shepherd with a dark tan and black coat, shifts restlessly, his K9 vest gleaming under a flickering street lamp, nose twitching at the electric air. The radio explodes with urgency. Explosion reported. Factory district. Structures unstable. Suspects fleeing. K9 needed now. Mike's heart skips. His uncle, a beat cop, died in a bomb call 2 decades ago. His last words a garbled plea over static. "We're going," Mike growls, voice rough with resolve. Titan's eyes meet his, blazing with a courage that cuts through the storm. This isn't just a shift, it's a descent into danger, and Titan's ready to face it head-on. They pile into the SUV, wipers slashing at the downpour, tires screaming through slick streets. Mike's a 10-year veteran, his skin etched with scars from nights like this, but Titan's bravery, raw, unshakable, anchors him. "You're my edge, boy," he mutters, mind flashing to a puppy Titan, leaping at thunderclaps in his backyard, fearless even then. The factory district emerges through the haze, smoke billows from a gutted building, flames licking twisted steel, the air thick with ash. They leap out, boots and paws splashing through muddy pools. Rookie Jenkins, barely a month on the force, trails behind, his face pale under his cap. "This looks bad," Jenkins stammers, clutching his radio. "Stay sharp," Mike snaps, but his eyes are on Titan, who's already sniffing, bolting toward a shattered gate. Mike follows, pulse hammering. His uncle's death haunts him, a rigged warehouse that claimed him. "Not today," he vows, flashlight slicing the dark. The factory's a labyrinth, pipes groan, embers hiss under rain leaking through a collapsed roof. Titan weaves through debris, ears flicking at a faint metallic clank no human catches. He freezes, growls low, a figure darts from the shadows, masked, clutching a blinking device. "Stop!" Mike bellows, gun drawn, but the man dives behind a stack of crates. Titan surges, clears a pile of rubble in one leap, clamps his jaws on the suspect's leg. The device skids across concrete. Mike lunges, grabs it, heart pounding as red lights pulse. "It's live," he shouts, tossing it to Jenkins, who fumbles but relays it to the bomb squad rushing in. Mike cuffs the suspect, breath ragged. "How's he so damn fast?" Jenkins gasps, eyes wide. Mike ruffles Titan's soaked fur. Courage doesn't wait. Sirens wail outside, the device is disarmed, first danger defused, but the Knight's claws are out. An hour later, the radio crackles again. Hostage crisis, high-rise downtown, gunmen's cornered, erratic. Mike's stomach twists. His uncle drilled him on standoffs, stories of split-second calls. They storm the building, elevators dead, stairwell echoing with distant shouts. "Find him," Mike says, voice steady despite the blood pounding in his ears. Titan bounds up 6 flights, nose low, barks at a locked floor. Mike kicks the door, glass shards crunch underfoot, a woman's scream pierces the air. Titan charges down a hall, spots a gunman dragging a clerk toward a window. "Freeze!" Mike roars, but the man fires, a bullet grazing Mike's arm, hot pain flaring. Titan doesn't flinch, he lunges, tackles, disarms him with a snap of jaws. Mike dives, cuffs snapping tight, the clerk scrambling free. "You're a tank," Mike pants, blood seeping through his sleeve. Jenkins, patching him up, shakes his head, he didn't even blink. Titan stands guard, eyes fierce, second call down, courage blazing. Midnight deepens, and a third call hits, pursuit, stolen semi, drivers armed, tearing through suburbs. Rain lashes harder as they chase, the rig a beast swerving past streetlights. Mike grips the wheel, his uncle's voice echoing, a truck chase cost him his life, T-boned at dawn. "Track it," Mike tells Titan, who leans out, barks at tire marks veering into a muddy field. They follow, mud sprays, the rig stuck in a ditch. The driver bolts, Titan cuts him off, pins him in the muck, jaws firm on his jacket. Mike cuffs, soaked to the bone, 3 for 3. Jenkins, catching up, laughs nervously, he's not human. Mike smirks, arm throbbing, Titan's instincts outrun fear. Dawn's gray light creeps in, but a fourth call drops, riot forming, Central Plaza, Molotovs spotted. Mike's vision blurs from pain, but Titan's steady, tail twitching like he thrives on chaos. They roll up, the plaza's a war zone, crowds surge, smoke stings eyes. "Break it up!" Mike shouts, voice hoarse. Titan sniffs through the haze, barks at a figure tossing a lit bottle. The man runs, Titan grabs his coat, pulls him down before the flame catches. Mike cuffs, crowd scattering as backup floods in. "That's my boy," Mike says, pride cutting through exhaustion. Jenkins, now steadier, nods, he's saving us all. The Knight throws one final punch, distress call, riverfront, boater stranded, bridge collapsing. Mike's arm screams, but Titan's already at the door. They race over, rain churns the river into a monster, a man clings to a sinking skiff near crumbling pilings. Get him! Mike yells. Titan leaps onto the bank, barks, guiding Mike's rope throw. Jenkins wades in, pulls the man free as Titan stands sentinel, eyes locked on the rescue. 5. Mike breathes, collapsing against the SUV, Titan nudging him like he knows the toll. The precinct roars, Titan's a myth, Mike's arm slung, Jenkins boulder. Home, they crash, Mike icing his wound, Titan gnawing a bone. The night replays, puppy leaps, now this dance with death. His uncle's badge glints on the shelf. We made it, Mike whispers. Text flares, subscribe for more. Titan's courage, 5 calls, no retreat, owns danger. The next fight waits, viewers won't turn away.